Do we have now? Ridiculous. So essentially, there are two different types of kettles here.
This is very crowded back here.
You think?
Extremely crowded. Oh my goodness.
Told you it's not comfortable.
I know.
You can't even see the kettles. You barely see.
Oh no, we can see the kettles.
Unless you
You're gonna hold them
lift
up.
them. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hey everybody, good morning. This is Jean here with Maxwell Truelove. We are doing
What up?
What? No, be nice. Be nice.
I am being nice.
We are doing Maxwell wanted to do a product review today.
And I didn't. It was your idea.
It was my idea because I don't know why you got this, and I want you to explain to people because you have this. What? You want to hold that one up?
I have. I have.
So hold it up to the camera.
I have a gooseneck kettle.
Right.
Yeah.
Why? And you got that gooseneck kettle when?
I had this gooseneck kettle when I was. Was I in this house when I got this kettle, or was I in Fort Washington?
No, you were in this house. We were in this house. We got that at Target.
So, yeah, I did along with my pour over.
Right. We want to explain something if you're new to this channel. Maxwell is a coffee drinker. Ian and my husband and myself are tea drinkers. We don't drink coffee. Or Ian drinks an occasional coffee. Maxwell has become a bit of a connoisseur of coffee. I have a kettle, an electric kettle. We're in America, and it's an English thing that has come to America. You just push the button on a kettle, and it boils the water very, very quickly. In this country, it's wonderful to have an electric kettle, and then you make your pot of tea from the hot water. Maxwell, a few months ago, had seen this, what was called a Bodum, B-O-D-U-M, electric kettle. It's a gooseneck, as you can see. It's a little bit different.
Designed for pour overs.
Designed for pour over coffee making things.
I could get the pour over coffee, unless people don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, why don't you go get that?
I could get the thing with.
Why don't you go get that?
This is a.
Dear boy. Maxwell sometimes gets obsessed with certain things, and coffee is one of them. As you know, he would love to have an espresso machine, but we don't have room for it right this moment. So he has all of these things. I don't know what it is.
So this is.
No, come to the camera. So this is Maxwell's thing. He has a.
This is what's called a Chemex. This is not a true pour over.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
That is a Chemex pour over brewer.
A Chemex pour over brewer. So you put the coffee in.
So
here?
Yes, you put
ground coffee.
Ground coffee.
Right. Which you grind your own coffee beans.
I have, but I haven't done that in a while.
You haven't done that in a while.
So what I do, I put a paper filter on top of this. They are cone filters.
Okay. And then you put the coffee in here.
Then you put the coffee in, spread it around like that, and this even distribution, smooth.
So you needed a special kettle to put the hot water in.
Yeah, because a regular kettle, it splashes and then you'll get an uneven extraction.
Okay, so we had that kettle, but 2 days ago we went to Aldi's, and Maxwell said, "Ooh, shiny."
No, I was actually in the market for one of these types of kettles.
Okay, this is the new kettle that Maxwell just purchased from Aldi's.
And the base looks a little different.
It's square. This is a square kettle.
But it's round.
But it's a round inside. I don't understand what this is because the box was saying it's temperature controlled. Now this was what was interesting. water boils at 212 degrees. And for a nice cup of tea, you warm the pot, you put in hot water, boiling water, to infuse the tea to the best as quickly as you can with nice boiling water. But apparently, Maxwell has been telling me, apparently...
tea you would use boiling water.
Right, tea you use boiling water, but coffee?
Depending on the roast. If it's a lighter roast, you want a higher temperature, but if it's a darker roast, you want a lower temperature. Because you get that, it kind of tastes like a burnt kind of taste in your mouth.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? So this, I didn't know that. So this kettle, which is called a...
It's just,
This is just sort of a Joe Blogs brand.
That is, yeah, off-brand.
It's an off-brand, which was not expensive, but a...
$30?
$30 at Aldi's. An on-brand, bougie, expensive one is about...
Though, anywhere from $70 to almost $200.
For a kettle?
Yeah, for a kettle.
The kettle I have downstairs like 20 bucks from Amazon. And this was 40, and this was 30. Anyway, our son-in-law Justin has a fabulous on-brand one of these. It controls the temperature of the water, so it does go up to 212 boiling, but it then comes down to make the perfect cup of coffee at about what's the degree, because it comes up here digitally,
and you can go anywhere from I think it's like 105 degrees to 212.
105 is not very, like, that's lukewarm. Don't you want hot coffee? But the hotter, the 212 boiling burns the coffee into your palate.
Regular coffee drinkers, coffee's coffee. But if you are more into coffee, you notice 212 kind of burns the coffee.
So what? So you can program this?
Yes, I can. Do you have an outlet?
I don't have an outlet. Well, I have an outlet down there, but don't worry, because it doesn't have anything in it. But anyway, so that was.
Yeah. So
talk to the people. Tell them why you would recommend.
This is just for enthusiasts. That's all.
This is for coffee enthusiasts, which Maxwell is. Are you paying attention? Ooh, shiny. Maxwell's getting distracted.
Yes, I am.
What was the purpose of this video?
I only did it at one temperature. I haven't experimented because different roasts of coffee like different temperatures. Okay,
so this is new. So we're going to be experimenting. Maxwell's going to be experimenting. He bought that with his own money.
Yes, and that also has a keep warm function. There's a boiling functioning, and then if you want to keep it at 210 and you're preparing your coffee, you can keep it at 210.
You can keep it at 2. Well, that's a very good thing. And so, because when my kettle flips off, it just keeps losing, degrees of heat.
Yeah, but that one you keep it.
You can keep it at. So there you go.
Yeah.
So again, this is called an Ambiano.
Off-brand.
Off-brand. But if you see a little square, little gooseneck kettle, that's fairly expensive. It is because it's temperature controlled.
That is cheap.
This is
for these kettles.
Yeah, this is very cheap. This was $30. Wow.
Yeah, that's cheap.
That is cheap. So that's why Maxwell got that.
Eventually I will get a name brand one that has more functions.
Okay, that has more functions. So anyway, that's our little product review today. If you see you're wondering what that is for, this little gooseneck, it's because it is a temperature controlled kettle, so your water's not too hot for coffee.
Yeah.
But it's hot enough. Anyway.
You want to get that burn as little as possible. You don't want to be tasting campfire.
Right.
In your mouth.
Right. Okay. So there you go. You have it from our coffee expert here, Maxwell.
Maybe we'll do that one with Justin Richardson when he has.
Maybe our son-in-law Justin will come and do a video with us.
Yeah.
So he can tell us more of the details. This was just a little Cliff Notes version of why Maxwell is collecting kettles. Anyway, folks, that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Maxwell and I, want to say anything else you want to say?
No.
No?
Slabs of ham. You call me, you cut the ham.
Oh, tell them what you did. This is truly a mothering autism moment.
Mom told me to cut the ham, so I cut the ham.
I asked my husband Ian to go buy some ham because I make quiche.
So we got
No, what do we usually get?
Sliced ham.
We usually get some sliced ham, and I'll cut it up into a quiche, like a ham and cheese quiche, or an asparagus, or a broccoli and ham and cheese quiche. So Ian comes home with a ham, because it's this time of year, this big, a gorgeous, beautiful ham that didn't really go in our fridge, and I wanted it to be cut in half, to be put in Ziploc bags. So I said to Maxwell, could you cut the ham for me in half?
So I did cut the ham. I followed instructions.
I left him unsupervised.
Yes, you did.
What did you do?
I butchered it.
He butchered it. I come in and there's ham all over. There's chunks of ham, there's slices of ham, there's cubes of ham. And he's hacking away at the bone. I said, I asked you to cut it in half so I can store it easier.
Well, you did. You told me to cut the ham, so I cut it.
He cut this ham. We have ham in every shape, size. Ian comes home with this beautiful, lovely ham, and it's in like 73 Ziploc bags.
Yeah, anything else?
Anything else, Maxwell? Because this is going on long enough. We've talked a lot about nothing, haven't we?
And we haven't talked about nothing.
We haven't talked about nothing. We've talked about Maxwell's kettles and his ham and the way he follows instructions so well.
Yes, and how I can manage money so well.
How he can manage money
in 2 days. How much money did I spend in 2 days?
Anyway, folks.
I got excited.
Maxwell gets excited and tends to spend money that he doesn't have.
Yes, and then I said, Mommy.
Mommy.
I love you, but can I have money?
I know. Whenever he says, Mommy, I love you. Like, how much?
Oh, yes. Or I do like more chores than normal.
Yeah. And then text me, Mommy, I love you.
And then you say like, what do you want?
What do you want? All right, folks. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.